There we are. You're going live. I ain't got quite things set up the way I want them yet, but we're getting there. We're gonna attempt it and see how it goes. Whatever. We'll be right with you in a second. Now I already pre-gessoed the canvas board, so I don't have to do that. But I am going to have to put on some little stuff here that's going to help me paint wet on wet. I got some water to keep my paint from drying out, because acrylic paint dries pretty quick. You only got about 15-20 minutes to work with it. I need a little more time than that. So what I've got, there it is right there. So what I have is a little trick called blending gel retarder. Come on, focus. Slow dry. Hey, Hazy Days. Welcome. I'm kind of out of the picture because I kind of want to try to show the paint in here when I do it. I'm going to be doing a landscape just out of my head. A little bit of mountains, a little bit of waterfall on the mountain. Maybe a pond in the front. So without any much further ado here, I'll get this gel medium on. Yeah, if I can get the stuff off. Trick was to have this all done. Well, I overslept. So, gotta get to see me do it. Where's the old paint go? Oh, I gotta grab the brush. Look, I have this brush right here. Well, I just gotta get all this right on there. Big old brush, get it right on that corner. Get a nice coat of that on there. I guess I could use a small brush, but that'd take a little bit longer. Took a little longer with a small brush. But I got a brush hair right there, but I don't want to. And they say you can leave them in there and then take them out after. Yep, guess I'm gonna have to. It'll come out after. No biggie. Nice even coat. sides of you so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So now we got the gel medium on there. That's going to help stay a little wet for a little bit longer. Now let's get the paint. Set that in there. Get rid of that because I don't like that. Now, I gotta have me a couple different blues here. Since I don't have my glasses, I'll put the description in after anyway. Let's see, how do I want this? Let's try the blue right there. Yep, that's a nice mist. Mist it down. That'll also keep it wetter. Light blue, a little dark blue. Place that down. Little titanium white. In this case, just white because that's what I can afford. That's what I could get. Oh, come on. There's the open on that thing. Big tube. Oh, you're going to be kidding me. There we go. Get a lock on it. That's kind of runny. I don't like that. I have to make note of that. That's kind of runny. Gee. Gonna be leaving running here with the body here. I like to have a bit of a more pasty white, you know? And a little bit of brown. Just that much right there. Some I guess this one's got to be poked. Wow, I guess I should have poked these ahead of time. Live and learn. Yeah. Permanent red, we'll put that up there. Won't need that for a whole lot, maybe a little bit. And then again, it helps to, oh, shh, drop the cover. Drop the cover. Yeah. I got red on my floor now. That's okay. Yes, I have been to Big Al's, actually. It's a nice place. Been there for, for the stuff that he sells. All right, I gotta set this down. This thing is giving me an issue. Cover don't want to go back on. I hope it ain't a one-time use. There we go. That kind of would stink. Waste all that paint. I wouldn't be happy. And they'd probably hear from me about it. All right, where's my alizarin crimson? Alizarin crimson. Hard to find this now. Thankfully, Hobby Lobby carries it. Oh. Okay, I guess the alizarin crimson is going to be down there. And that ain't going to need much water neither. Because it's going to all dilute the dang paint. That's the trouble of it. I want a little yellow, a couple yellows in here. And some sap greens, and we'll be ready to go. And we're going to have the same issue with the covers on this. You can tell. Yeah, I got some older stuff, but I got to see if it's any good first. Let's see up there. That yellow there. A little yellow ochre. Oh, no. Oh, that's what I want. Van Dyke brown. Perfect. It's almost like a yellow ochre. Van Dyke brown is. Just a little bit more to the brown side, I guess. Which I don't get because if you watch Bob Ross at all, the Van Dyke brown he uses is, look, is that word Van Dyke brown? Oh, maybe it was. No, that was yellow ochre. Okay, that's what I wanted, yellow ochre. That's why it looks like yellow ochre, huh? Okay, I'm just going with a generic light brown for right now. We'll put that in right here. We get the sap greens up here and we can get going. Yeah, good thing it dries quick. Here's my greens. One green. One green, what the heck? Oh, they show one green here. Well, all right. We'll go with what we got. Can't do any different. This tube's a free. Wow. I'm going to set it over there. Just because I don't want it getting back on the stuff. So. Start off with a 2-inch brush. Go into this light blue here. Pull that down. And we're just going to make some little crisscrosses here. Just little X marks. So I get a little bit lighter. Maybe a little lighter this time. There we go. Just little X's. See, it's picking up that, That retardant that's from behind. And it's making all little crazy little things happen here. Alright. Should be good with that. Rinse that out. Rinse that brush out. Clean her out. Now, I'll just take a come on. Stop giving me such a hard time. And we'll just lightly come across here. And let's do that a little bit. And I'll take a little bit of that white, a little bit of that there. Just get it all mixed. We'll just fit the edge into it. Get some stuff going on here. And see, acrylic's so quick. Gotta keep it wet. A little bit of that. There's a tinge of brown. And I got a little bit more. A little bit of that. Not liking that so much. Not liking that so much, but that's okay. Color on. Oh, yes. Hypnotize it a little bit. Not too hard, just a little light. Yeah. Yeah, we'll let's go with the hey, hell. Where'd that go? Tools ain't where they're supposed to be. Huh. Oh, I had a palette knife. Where'd my palette knife go? I think somebody's jinxing me. Yep. Definitely somebody's jinxing me. And a palette knife. You got a palette knife right here right now. For whatever reason, it's not showing its face. So, let's go. Little brown. And there's a blue here. And we'll just that's that right there. Let's just have a little bit of an indication of a mountain there. A little bit darker on that. So it's going to be a little. Maybe there's a big old one. So let it pick up that stuff and it just makes all kinds of things happen. Looking at this here. Just lay it on there like that. Okay, so you see what I'm starting to do there. Just a little something there. There. Let's fix up this little bit of a all right. Clean that out. Where the hell that damn thing went?
He's not on here, bro. He's not on
Doing a little light too. Little light of a little bit of a light brown. Just pull it down. Just gonna a little white, a little white, little white, a little more white, a little blue. Straight down. Maybe right there. Right there. There we go. Yeah, that looks about right there. That looks good. Just a little bit of highlights in there. Not too much. At this distance that I'm at, in my mind, you're going to see a lot of detail in it. So we're just going to take and make the details kind of just white. Kind of filling out my yeah. Just to make it a little bit less detail. Just way back in the back there. Something to say, honey? Well, this has been better off in oil. Yeah, I've been better off doing this in oil. So hot in this house. Yeah, it's hot in this house. Very hot in this house. Stuff is drying on me faster than I can do it. I'm already not liking it, people. Too fast to have to work with this too fast. Yep, not liking it. Not liking it at all. I need better. Well, let's go a little bit of that, a little bit of that. A little bit of land right there. Hey, darling, you see my knife over there anywhere? For this, the knife.
I don't know.
Come up missing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please. I'm very stressed out.
Yeah.
Nothing, just
If you're gonna do that, what you gotta do first? Let's go. What you gotta do first, chuck a Red Bull for the gift of faith, then you can come. Yeah. You gotta get me dropped, quick.
Yeah, it's a little shaped. Maybe right there.
Gary. outro. I haven't been neglected by acting.
Should be right there.
That's nice for you, live show.
I don't know what that's it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, kind of different.
That'd be pretty tropical if it's over here.
So I'm gonna try to do it this way.
Very nice.
It dries too fast. Ah, it's way too fast. Acrylic is hard to do when I'm wet. And this might be the last one I do with acrylic. Because I think I'm gonna like the. I think actually I'm gonna like the. Yes, it is acrylic painting. I know I've been trying to paint with this. Paint with my cross. Hey, yeah. You know, it's funny you say that, Shandog, because I was, I don't know, 17 or so. I thought I'd have me an afro, so I went and had my hair permed, and I actually ended up with hair like Bob Ross's. It's funny. Yeah, I did this kind of on what the stuff I had kicking around. I did. I went and got a few things that I could get at the art supply place. But I don't have everything, I don't have all the tools right yet that I want. And I can already tell you as far as the acrylic, wet on wet, I'm not finding that it's very difficult to do. And I'm not finding that I like the results that I'm getting. Just because I got a hot house. Yeah, I could turn the furnace down, but still. It's always dry in this place. Except for summertime. It's not too bad in the summer, but wintertime is really dry.
The time of the year or something. They had a bunch. Hey there.
I'm just trying to get the invocations in here. I'm gonna have to try to do wet on dry, I guess, to get it the way I want it.
Hazel, how you doing? Thanks for sharing.
And you probably might hear something in the background. It's young fellow with me decides he's got to go at the same time I am, but he's on a different outfit. Live me. I don't care for that. He has a very large, very booming voice. Let's just get that down there. Yeah. Now, okay, what we gotta do is we gotta go in here. Get some nice.
Thank you, Hazel. Come on. Perfect.
Do what we can here. But you know, there's not a, the thing with this, it's not a right or a wrong. I mean, because it is, yeah, I should have had that in there first. You know what, it don't matter, because I can fix it anyway. I'll fix it all anyway. Won't even show when it's done. Fix some of that other stuff too. I'll just give it time to. Let's go. Let me brush here.
Get it closer, bro. Okay, yeah, all right.
A little bit.
Perfect. Really long. Yeah. That's what you would look up in your Google flag, Google store.
A little bit. Just gonna hypnotize that water. Hypnotize the water. Just lightly. Yes, I got a little bit of streaks on the fucking on the shoreline there, but it's okay. So I'm gonna fix it after. Oh, it's not enough there to, it's almost not wet enough to hypnotize it.
In any state where you have an app, like a social app or whatever, it's gonna. But can you, with that new grill app, can you transfer everything from this one over to that one?
Hey. All right. Now I wanted to fix that just here. Might make it worse, but we're gonna give it a try. Don't like that. Yeah,
You can still have the same username.
don't like that. It's gonna be the way.
Because there's like millions of people on this thing, so you might type something in it. think of like Gmail.
It's more like water.
Thanks for the light. Trying.
Yeah, we're trying it. Yeah, get that a little bit, but I don't like it quite.
It's a lot easier to cast than it is to type.
Oh, see, I picked up that color. Oh, that's good. Yes. That's gonna make a kind of difference. See, it is working somewhat. I like that better. It was a little bit better. A little better there. All right. Let me get rid of that. Let's
I'm not in a fan for it.
let's just a little bit of
I don't even go on.
green, a little bit of yellow ochre. And we'll just real light. Some stuff back there. They're really far back, so they're not going to just some little bushes.
I'm the first one that person was all.
Went a little bit darker than that. Just like that.
I don't back to go.
No, sometimes you make a mistake.
All we gotta do is
That makes all things happen.
I gotta check my set. And there's some blocked out and some that are open. You gotta like browse through the app, click on certain things. It's like a tutorial.
Little bushy things going on there. Don't really know what they are. They're just little bushies.
Yeah. Yeah, it showed across my screen.
Don't want to cover all the dirt. Just a little bit of life here and there.
Bro, I don't know about that it was weird. It was like period and didn't even give a name or nothing. That's why I said that.
Everything is so darn dry, so quick, you can't find. That's all right. That's what we got the almighty water for. And I got more paint if I need it. Here's some indications.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Let's do a little bit of highlighting on that. There. More.
There you go, hey. You're getting a lot better.
What?
I come by you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, everyone.
I'll let my wife come on by.
That's beautiful, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it,
I like
100%. Just because the paint dries too fast, really, for what I want to do. But that's all right. We're powering on through it.
I go all the way down as far as it's going, I can still hear you guys.
I'll just bring this in. I gotta get some more green. I'm not even gonna clean that. Don't think I am anyway. Yeah, I have to actually. I'm gonna clean that. Let's get what we can out of it. a different container.
I think it's Billy Green.
So, okay, brush is fairly clean. Let's get into some dark blue. Round, pick that round up. A little bit of dark blue. There we go. Let's see. Where's the big fella here? Yep, he's right there. It is right there. Right there. He goes way up in here. Maybe he's got a little branch. So over here. Branch. Maybe he's got one right there. Let's see. And he's got a friend that sits over on the other bank. There's a little limb that goes out over there. A little limb that goes out over here. Maybe there's one right there. And there's one that comes up right here. Some little fellas. Nice big old one there. Maybe, just maybe. A little fella right there. There's a little fella right there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bear with me. I have got me to find that thing wherever the heck it went. Wherever my palette knife went, I need to find it. I really want. There it is, right there, hiding under everything. Palette knife. Palette knife, make life a lot easier. Now we can just. Oh yeah, you can definitely scratch things in here. I'm just gonna go in back here. Scratch little indications in. Everywhere it is. There's some little indications of some. Trees back there. Yeah. Let's see. Just a little bit of highlight here on this side. Highlight one.
Yeah, they were just looking up sister.
Just a little highlighted. There it is. There. A little bit of highlights here. A little bit of highlights. Right there. A little bit of there. All right. I gotta have me some different paint. That's certain. So, give me just a few seconds. Figure this out for you. I gotta have enough. Green. I know why it's not there because I set it over here. I did. I set it over here. Crazy me. Small green. For Christ's sake. It's not acrylic, what is it? Oil. All right. I ain't gonna mess with it much. Green. Oh. Let's go with that value right there.
All right, I'm back,
There's a little baby back there.
really green with that. That's relaxed. Thank you for stopping by.
It dries too fast. Getting too wet.
Maybe I won't put it on mine then. If you're having problems with yours. Mine's not ready to maroon. It looks ready. But it's maroon. Yeah. Well, get rid of me. I'll just get the sister out. I'm working on that. Right here. Right here. Okay, Angel. Good. Later. Exactly. You can stay for so long. Yeah, take your coat off and stay a while.
All right. Ain't quite final.
Like one big happy family.
You know, you can overwork a painting too, so I'm not gonna overwork this one again, huh? Get off my pants. Thank you. At least it's the same close color. Let's go in a little bit of this white. A little light blue.
I can just see Kelly Green putting the box on right to it. Yeah, this is right. Yeah.
Cut across. Yes. There's some other places here.
Yeah, bro. About that time.
There's some other little indications there. A little bit of a shoreline there.
Grandma thought so.
Well, I think I'll sign this one. I don't think I'm going to go try to go further with it. Not exactly not exactly my best work. But, you know, it's been 20, 30 years since I've done this, so it'll get better, eh? Can I just sign it? And I don't even have a liner brush. Oh. Really need that to be fluidy. So much for the signature. You know what? This one's going to get on the back. It's going to get a signature on the back. Because like I said, I don't have really all the tools that I need. And guess what? Doing that in acrylics is pretty hard. Pretty hard to do the wet on wet in acrylics. Take some feedback if anyone wants to give it. They like it, they don't like it. I probably never gonna like anything that I do because I think it could be better. Hey, Ron's in here. Or was. Hey, Ron. Sorry I went in the chat, but it just the time that it takes to do that. It's kind of let me get this off of here. Kind of restrictive of being able to do that. So I'll sit down over here. I think you'll like the. Try this again. I think the oil will come out a whole lot better. The only thing with oil, it takes a while for it to dry, which in this type of painting is good. I mean, it takes it a while to dry. So you got at least an hour or more to work on it before the paint's going to even start to get dry. 15, 20 minutes, and if you're lucky, you can extend it out to 30, 40 minutes with the blending stuff on the acrylic paints. They just dry real fast, even if it's not real humid. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of off camera, but just wanted everybody to have a good shot at that. Yeah, I know, Hazy Days. I couldn't help that the angle there. I've got to get more cameras and all that stuff, but maybe down the road if you're still in here. I don't know. I don't know who else still in the chat. I see Shane Dog is still in here.
Still there, bro.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to. Shit. If I do that, I'm going to pop my. First off, I'm going to pop this in here. That's my PayPal. Anybody wants a chance on it? I'll do it number as I get them. Give everybody a number, and when it's all done, I will pick. I'll let Google pick a number, random, and they $5 a shot, and it's all going to go back into the channel, and whatever else is going on, it's all going to help just for a little assistance, and you get something for it too. I'm sure the oil's going to come out a lot better. You got more time to work it.
Country Star, maybe, welcome.
And
Get the invite. Then send the invite. Now you find it popped up.
everything, but just gonna put that in there. The PayPal link, if anyone wants to take a chance on the thing, I got enough takers, and we'll go ahead and have Google raffle it off with a random number. Give everybody a number. And I hope y'all can hear me. Got a bit of a cold. A little bit hoarse today. I'll go to this. I'll open this up. Actually, I can move that, but I can move that over now. Copy that. I'll put a link up here if anyone wants to come up. And we'll bring this over here. And we'll move the camera. Hopefully you can see both me and the painting. Get this so you can see me and the painting. There we go. There we go. Maybe a trick for this. Ain't that funny? I got a voicemail. Did anybody hear the phone ring? Because I didn't. This thing has been crazy. Oh, Fox is live. Yeah. All kinds of notifications. All I'm going to do is put that right down, mute that. And go on there. And get that too. Well, good. Alrighty. So there's my attempt after 30 years, or it's 20, 30 years not doing it. I ain't exactly crazy over it, but then again, it is very hard with acrylics to get it to come out exactly how you want it to. It's kind of an impression thing. Just something from here, from here. Not any place. All right, Shandog, take it easy. Like I said, anybody wants that thing, just go ahead and I'll watch PayPal and I'll make sure everybody gets a number. And Google will do the honors in a couple weeks, maybe. Week or two. See how it goes. Maybe nobody wants it. Maybe it ain't good enough. But don't forget, I'm going to do an oil painting too, and it's going to be the two paintings together. So maybe after seeing that one, you might want the. You might be ending up the acrylic as a throw-in, and the oil is the one that actually comes out really good. We don't know. We'll see. And I'll do something different with the oil one for sure. I'll do something maybe a little bit more of a challenge than that. Although that's quite a challenge with it being done with acrylic. Acrylic paint is really hard to work with just because you don't have the time. The drying time is very, very narrow. It's hard to do wet on wet, and wet on wet is what I know how to do. But I do have a canvas. I do have the oils, what I need for oil. Pretty much all of it. And maybe Saturday I'll do the oil. We'll see. Everyone that popped in, I do thank you for popping in here. Anybody wants to come up, we'll just chat. I'm going to wait on here a little bit longer. It's been an hour and a half. It's pretty good, actually, considering that takes a while. Yeah, there is a little bit up there that's missed on the canvas. It really won't show when you put a frame on it, but I'm going to touch that up anyways. I will touch that up. That's basically how it's done. And most of that you view it from a distance anyway, really. It's not something you get your nose right up close to. Maybe I'll do something kind of otherworldly with the oil. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I do it. See, there's only two people in here, and me, which probably is myself. Since I'm on two different devices, maybe that's it. Anybody else out there in the chat? Let it go anyways. We'll put another. My PayPal link. Is in my About Me section. Section on my channel. Actually, we got that going there too. I'm not going to end the broadcast yet. I actually want to up off here for a second. Not now.
So many choices, right?
Summary. Okay. This is going to see what. January 30th. Increasing. Print details. 30th. January 30th. Not seeing the printer. Well, I don't have anything in there. Offers.
No, I'm more of a vegetable. Everybody's trying to talk at once.
Summary. And I ain't seeing nothing in there right now, so I'll log out. Julie Precinct. Hmm. And then we go, let's go here. Continue.
Jesus.
Live.
Holy crap. What's the masterpiece?
What?
Looks good.
You think it looks good?
I like it.
Well, good. Maybe somebody else will watch, but well, I like it too. 3 watching right now. I didn't even share myself out. It's stupid. Just hurried to get it on going because I was supposed to be on at a certain time. Let's go ahead and share it out. Hope somebody else shared it out.
on live me. We had a whole shitload of people
All right.
from everywhere.
I think I just shared myself twice. Oh boy.
That isn't gonna hurt.
No. But you know how it is. Anybody out there? Come on up and we'll have a chat. It'd be good. Really good. Not good to talk to yourself. Or, well, I ain't talking to myself. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to be up here to carry on conversation without anybody up here to yak with. Also, maybe somebody's got questions. Or Too cute. You was in here. Oh, I don't know if you're still in here. I gotta figure out a way to be able to do the painting and still watch the chat. And that's probably not going to happen unless I get multiple cameras set up, which I don't even know how to begin to know how to do that. But yeah. Freaky Geek, the name was World. Yeah, it is World. Mike Ross. Little rain there, huh, Shandog? Yeah, I know you've gone. Different form of beatbox. Freaky Geek, I don't know if you're still in there or not, but yeah, we got snow coming too. I got to go out and put the plow on here a little later. Do I paint often? Dirty operation. No, it's been 20, 30 years since I've even done it. Oh, they do at Riverbend. Well, I didn't know that. That's cool. I have never taken a lesson. I just started doing it. And I definitely will be doing an oil painting. I think I might do something out of this world. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Something otherworldly like, or fictional world type thing. I watched one get done the other night, but it was on a very good one from a very good, uh, very nice person that did it. I gotta give him a shoot. Hang on a minute. What's your You wait just a minute. Light radio for watching. Oh,
Yeah, it looks good, Mike. It didn't even take you that long either.
Hour and a half, roughly. Hour and 20. I'm talking to my roommate. He likes it. I'm always hypercritical of it. But anyways, going back in here, I'll put that up there. I'm going to do a shout out. Ojisan Draws. Now, he does this, he does his stuff with, well, as anyways, descriptions on his channel. And I'm going to post a link here to his channel. Everybody go ahead and check him out. He's a great artist and a really great person. There's his link. That is his link. I should have, I'm going to block myself. Yeah, I can block myself. That's pretty cool. But that's his link right there, up there. Let's do another one. Ojisan Draws. Paste. There we go. Yeah, and I watched him last night do one. He does it with Autodesk and XP Pen on the tablet. And I tell you what, he did a futuristic type or out of this world type, or even in this world, but a visitor. It's just a different thing, not something you see every day. Excellent, because it's all done, using the computer. But still, it still comes out really great. It took him some time to get him to do that too, I guess, by the way he was talking. But I enjoyed watching that. And if you want to try doing what he's doing, it sounds to me like he's willing to help you do that. Or anything else that has to do with art. He's actually want to help you do that. I haven't. There ain't no nip left. It's just that's gonna help me breathe a little better there. Yeah, there we go. Feel the burn. But anybody wants to come on up? Link is up there too. StreamYard's link is up above. Love to have somebody come up and yak. we got Hobby Lobby's going to be opening here in Waterville, or next town over or whatever. Anyway, they're going to be opening, I guess, the 9th. Going to do a soft opening and a grand opening on the 11th. And I'm going to be getting some more stuff there. Getting some more of the tools of the trade here that I need. I didn't have with me today. I'm kind of out of the picture here. That's not helping. Let's go. There we go. And now the painting's out of the picture. Oh, dear.
Hey, you go bigger.
There we go. There's the painting. So, yeah. And out of there. Anyways, like I said, I think he did a wicked good painting. Hey, Kane. Kane, if you want, or you don't want, you like the painting? Well, I'm going to ask you a question. You like what I did? Does it look okay? Look stupid or what? Did this a little while ago. I did this a little while ago. I don't know if it's geek trash what. I'm not sure. What do you think of it, Kate? Thumbs up, thumbs down, what? And it can be yours. I am going to raffle it off, but I'm going to do a wet on wet with oil before. That's going to go with it. Another one. Because oil is a lot easier to work with. It's just going to take the oil longer to dry. And that's why it's easier to work with, because you don't have to worry about it drying up on you and not getting the effect that you want. Acrylic has a very short time frame, 15-20 minutes, and you have to be able to do what you want to do with it in that time frame. There are ways of keeping it a little longer. This stuff here helps, but that only extends it out to, say, 25 to 40 minutes. And I was an hour and a half doing that painting, so yeah, it dries out quicker on you. It's hard to do wet on wet with acrylics. And acrylics ain't a bad thing to know how to use them, to paint with them. They're not bad, obviously, because they're water based. They do have a new oil base that cleans up with water. Not really sure how that is, but I'm going to do the actual oil painting possibly Saturday. We'll see. I don't know. Might do it before then. Depends on what's going on. But by Saturday, probably I will. If not sooner than Saturday. Saturday or Sunday, I'll do it. And I might do it. I may do it live as well.
Like you,
And
thank you. With my dad for the news.
see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, you.
Yeah. See if that works better.
There's a little Kelly right there. A little runaway.
I get a shout out for Ojasan Draws. And I hope I said the name right. I got it in the chat and it linked to his channel. He uses Autodesk. Now maybe in the future I'll learn to use Autodesk. Maybe I'll download it and try and play with it and see what happens. That's a little more. It's the learning curve is probably quite a long curve, but you can. If something don't look right to you, you can go back and change it. And you can on this too, but it's a little harder to do. You basically end up painting on top of what you don't like and painting it out. And this you got to work real quick with acrylic. The biggest reason I wanted to try with acrylic is because it's water-based. A bit easier to deal with cleanup and that. But it's a trade-off. I think I'm going to have to do it with the oil and get some good amount of odorless thinner and yeah, try that. See how it comes out. See how the oil comes out. Actual oil.
Well, there's so many choices.
And I'll do, then the two paintings will go together for the price of one. So basically $5 a chance and you get the two paintings. Yeah, I haven't done the oil yet, I'll do it. And if somebody with more followers is nice, maybe then they'll let me put a link to my videos on this and or maybe my link too. I don't know. I don't get 266 followers. If they all came in here and took a chance, then that would be great. So one person out of 266 would get it, or depending, if you buy more chances, you get more chances to win it too. But that's how that works. It's the law of averages, but it's all going to be picked randomly by Google or by Google. Hey Google, pick a number between black and blank, and he'll do it. And that's the fairest way of doing it that I can see. Hey, if nobody does it, well, hey, I got a painting. It'll stick somewhere, somebody might buy it. I don't know. Who knows? But I'd very much like to have people on YouTube that I know that come and see me and whatnot like it. And if they like it, to go ahead and take a chance on it, and they can win it. And seeing as this is starting at pretty much the bottom because it's been 20, 30 years since I've done this, is the only way they're going to get better. What we got? Let's see. I got 5 in there and 4 likes. Give myself a like. There we go. Now we got 5 on 5. How's that? Okay, you can come up if you want. If you're still in there, you can come on up. The link is up there. Or I can post it again. It's not that far up in the chat, really, though. Here's the link. Anyone wants to come on up, have a chat, talk about anything. Don't have to talk about painting and talk about anything that you want to talk about. Kind of like to stay away from political stuff, though. Yes, I do go vote, but I don't usually share when I vote. I don't like it. I don't get into politics that much. Pretty much they're going to get who they want. And even if you could take the best person in the world, the most integrity, and put them in politics, if they don't march to the tune of all the other things that go along with it, they're not going to do very well in that office. They're going to be up against all kinds of nasty stuff. That's how I see it. Or they're going to get removed. So I just try to stay out of it entirely. I do what I think is the best option of whatever is in the barrel, and no party affiliation. It's whoever's going to do the least amount of, I don't know, the way I see it, damage. I try to find the one that's going to be the most favorable towards the Constitution, because that's what this country was founded on, and I think they've done a lot of changes to it from when it was written originally. They've weakened it, which I just feel is unfortunate. I don't think they should have weakened it. That's just my opinion. So I try to figure out who it is that's going to negatively affect the Constitution the most. Who's going to be the more favorable towards it, towards what really is, what really made this country way back when unique. I get a little bit political in saying that although Obamacare was with the good intentions and everything, or maybe I'm undecided kind of on that. The concept may have been a good one. Everybody has health care. But the way it came down, the first year was very affordable. And I can only use my own experience with it. The first year was very affordable. Second year wasn't so affordable. Third year was no way I was even qualified to have it. So what did that do for me? It made it more difficult for me to get some of the medication that I needed to get. And that negatively affected me. What?
You done your life?
I'm still alive, but you come on out. It's okay. I'm done painting.
Yeah.
How about an honest opinion from you?
That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, babe.
Well, I ain't got no takers on it yet. It's very hard acrylic to do wet on wet because it dries too quick.
You got a wet spot way back
Yeah,
here.
that's all right. It'll dry.
Okay. That's beautiful. I love it.
I'm going to do another one, but
Thank you. I'll take that home with me.
Five-
Oh, that's right. I'm at home.
$5 for a chance.
What is it?
$5 a chance.
Oh, okay. Well, I might buy it.
Random drawing, $5 a chance. And you may end up with it anyways if nobody likes it. But yeah, it's I was on the politics. The Obamacare was good at first, but then it didn't help me at all. It hurt me. I was not willing to the end of it. When I got out of when I no longer could get it, I had to go and get the company to go ahead and send me my mirror. I mean, who can afford Humira? It's hey, Dallin, honey, what's the Humira gone up to now?
What?
What has the Humira gone up to for a shot? I think it's $2,000 a shot now. 2,500, something like that, and that's twice a month. So that's $4,800 a month, or so, $5,000 a month. Who can afford that? I can't. I don't make that much in a month. I make about that in a year, let alone a month. But anyway, yeah. So while it was good at first, it wasn't at the end of it. I was able to get back on back to getting my stuff again,
I told my
and hopefully that'll stay going because I wouldn't wish psoriasis on my worst enemy. It's not fun. Just for a second, pretend that you're a pin cushion and you got 1 million needles sticking in you all over you, wherever it is. That's what it feels like. That's roughly how it feels. It itches and just is very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. But yeah, okay, I'm rambling. See five people watching. Somebody want to come up, talk about something good, something different? Jump on that link.
How many of us watching you?
We got 5 right now, it says. There was 6 a minute ago, but yes, my head is covered with psoriasis at the moment. I was just able to start my medicine back up, so give it a couple of weeks. I won't be in this not such great state. Hey, darling. Honey, could you bring me a soda, please? My wife's in the other room. She's the best thing I ever did. Getting with her, marrying her. Smartest and best move I ever made. I love her very much. But yeah, when the thank you, darling. Love you.
I'll get you.
When you want to say hello?
In a few minutes.
Oh, okay. She's gonna say hello to you all in a few minutes. But when the Hobby Lobby does open, not only do I got to get the rest of the things I need for painting, because I kind of like doing that. I want to get back into it, and I'll get better, and I'll get better. I think, anyway. I'm gonna try. But when they open, there's something else I got to get and supplies for, and that's balsa wood. Because yours truly here is going to be hand building. I'm going to attempt to hand build a 37-inch, which end gauge is 1/160th of the real thing. Well, Frankenstein Trestle is in New Hampshire, and it's part of what used to be the Mountain Division for the Maine Central Railroad. And my dad worked at Maine Central Railroad. He was worked on the rip track, repairing the trains and stuff. What? Not at first, he wasn't. My wife's saying inspector. He started out as working on the repair track as a welder on the box cars and freight cars and whatnot. And then he changed jobs down there. Towards the end, he was an inspector. And if he didn't if he found anything wrong with the freight, it didn't go out until they took that car out, repaired it, or whatever. Hello, Wanda from Louisiana. Thank you. You want it, you can have it. It's in the top of the beginning. There's a link for my PayPal. It's up above. Wait a minute. I'll put it. I'll show it. Show it here for a minute. It's $5 a chance. For every chance you get a number. And I'm going to do an oil because I'm not really happy with the. I'm not happy with the way the acrylic came out. I tend to be critical of my stuff anyways that I do. But I haven't done it in 20, 30 years. And this is my... Yes, I painted it. I did it here on live. You can watch in the rerun of it. But I haven't done it in 20, 30 years. I think it's closer to 30 years. And I've just decided I'm going to get back into doing it. And wet on wet with acrylic is really difficult. You got 20 minutes before the acrylic will be totally dry. And you can retard it down so that it's maybe 30, 40 minutes. This actually took me about an hour and about an hour and 20, I think it was. And it's just really hard to do wet on wet with acrylics. I have oil paints, and I'm going to do something different with oil, either between now and say Sunday. I'm thinking Saturday right now, but we'll see what happens. What time frame I got to actually work in it. Nora, hello. Yeah, okay. People are starting to come in here now. That's good. Hit a like, share it out. See if we can get maybe 20 people in here. Maybe I think that'd be all-time high. But yeah, it's up. It is up for grabs. $5 a shot per chance, and it'll be drawn randomly with by Google. It's going to be done randomly by Google, and I'm going to have I'll have the oil painting to go with it too. So it'll be 2 paintings with a chance of $5. Well, hello, darling. You're in here too, I see, huh? And you love it? You know what? If it don't sell, I'll just give it to you. How's that? We'll be stuck with it. But hopefully people like it. I don't know. Maybe take a chance on it. Maybe somebody can win it. Real dry in here. That makes it harder too. There are some things you can use with acrylics. And I did use that on the it's not gonna come on, focus, will you? Okay, I don't know. You can see slow dry blending gel. You can put that on the canvas and it slows down the time that the paint dries. But it only gives you another extra 5 to 20 minutes. Acrylics is a very quick drying paint. The drier it is in the environment, the hotter it is in the environment, the quicker it dries. Well, that makes it a little harder to work with than, say, oils. And when I do the oil painting, you'll see that the paint is going to stay more fluid on the canvas. And that's the difference too. That's a canvas board, not an actual canvas. The game plan was to use 2 canvases, but I don't have to. I have one, and I got one that's damaged. It got cut, and I got it at a discount. Yeah, like half the price that the 2 would normally be. So I'm kind of waiting because I just took a trip yesterday to Bangor, and I didn't have enough cash at hand at the time to get everything that I wanted to get, but I got the basics of what I needed to actually be able to do a painting, both in oil and acrylic, at the Hobby Lobby, and they're going to be opening in the next few weeks here in Waterville. The 11th of March is the grand opening. And so I'm going to pick up the rest of what I need for tools and more canvases.
The only one that really been hurt is we're all adults.
Oh, honey, thank you. Well, at least my wife loves it. At least my wife loves it. My roommate thinks it's great too. I did a shout out earlier to a fellow artist who's he's doing things a little different. He's doing it digitally. He uses Autodesk with his computer on his computer, and that's Ojisan Draws. And further up in my chat is a link to his channel. Go ahead and check him out too, because I tell you what, he does some really nice stuff as well, and it's all done digitally. But it comes out very nice. It's very beautiful. Maybe in the future I'm going to try that digital stuff. But I like doing the analog, the actual physical painting as well. And I think oil is going to be what I'm going to be moving to. Just because there's more time to work with it. It doesn't dry as fast. I mean, it's going to take a day or more for it to dry. And probably it depends on the thickness of the paint that you put on the canvas, but it can go up to, I've seen it go up to a week before it's actually totally dry. So I will definitely be getting into the oil painting of it. I'm thinking Saturday. I'm thinking Saturday at this point is when I'm going to do the oil painting. I don't know exactly what's going on and what I got in the schedule and things to do. And we do have a snowstorm coming, so I'll be working tomorrow anyways. But the oil and the acrylic are going to go together for that same $5 chance. And when I got enough to at least cover my expenses, then, and it's to where I want it to be, then I'll let Google pick it. I'll let Google pick the number random. for your 5, for every 5 you put in PayPal, I'll be watching my PayPal and make sure everybody gets a number as it comes in, and the end of it, when it's time to draw it, I'll do a live, and we'll announce when the live's going to be, and we'll do the drawing at the end of, or near towards the end of the live. We'll do the drawing. That'll give everyone a chance to get the last minute shot in on it, and Google will pick the number at random, and somebody will get two paintings. This one and whatever one I do. I might do something out of the world. I don't know. If you want to drop a message, just put it in the chat. What you'd like to see is what you like as far as the landscape painting goes. Whether it be mountains, ocean, brook, cabin, or something totally out of this world. Something well, not totally out of this world, but totally different. Like some of the stuff that Ojasan like he drew last night was really a different scene. Kind of a different type of world, but with similarities to Earth, but different. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but let's see what people think, people want, like to see. We'll see if we can do it. I think I'm going to have better luck at doing it with oil than with acrylics. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, we'll make note of that one. See what everyone else writes. We'll see what the. It's not to say that I wouldn't do that either in the future. If not this right in the next one. We'll see what people got to say. It'll be from here. Hey, Mrs. Redneck. Welcome. Let me see if this is right. Pop a link in here if anyone wants to come on up. There's a link. You're welcome to come up on panel. Chit chat directly to whatever. I love to have people up. Just got to be able to see you. Just got to have your camera on so that I can see you and know it's actual person, not somebody trying to pull something funny, because I've had that happen. I've experienced it happening. I don't want that. Thank you, Miss Redneck. Connection. Have I ever been in Carolina Hillbilly Stream? I don't know for sure if I have or if it hasn't been recent. I may have been back along, but I'm not sure. I try to get into check out everybody's channel. Check mine out. The honest truth is there's not enough time in in the week to get to make the rounds to everyone. But in perfect life, I would be able to. I will look him up. Thank you. I will definitely look him up, and I'll check out his stream if I haven't already seen it. And thank you for that, Wanda. This is not anything that I've went to school for or anything. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you right now. It's I used to watch Bob Ross. Love to watch Bob Ross. And I said, gee, he makes that look so easy. It looks so easy. I bet I can do that. I'm going to try it. Because if you don't try nothing, you're not going to know. That's the gist of it all. If you don't try something, you're not going to know how it's going to turn out. And I did. And this was 20, 30 years ago. Back when Bob Ross was still alive and he was doing it. First or second season, I would say, was when I started watching him. And I tried it, and guess what? I could do it. This is actually one that I did not too long. This was back in the era of Bob Ross. This is one that I did. It's another one that I did. Because he went and did that black canvas thing, and I said, you know what? I want to try it. So I went and got a piece of canvas, and I stretched it myself onto a cardboard backer, and I did this little painting in his thing. And it's I called it Days End, is what I named it. It was just something I wanted to do for me. And so I tried it, and it came out okay. I did another one, which I'm going to go get it here. I did another one. I'll have to move that one so I can get out. I did this one. Let me get that link out of there for a minute. Let me get that link out of there. Where'd it go? I'll hide that just for a minute so they don't cover everything up. So I did this one also 20, 30 years ago. But this was done with acrylic. I didn't put a date on it. It's an Ozark mill. It's called an Ozark mill. It's an old grist mill, is what it is. And this is varied actually from the original picture of this particular mill. This is actually a actual surviving grist mill in the Ozarks, which I think is correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Missouri. the Ozarks. But anyway, um, I changed the painting somewhat. I made it my own. I changed details in the foreground. I changed some detail in the background, not the buildings, not the way the actual mill pond was there in the original picture, but I did change that. I changed the water as it's coming over the dam there, and changed the foreground a lot. But this was out of a magazine that I used for the idea for the painting, and I tried to do it so that it was representative of what I was seeing in the magazine, but still making it my own. I'll be right back. I'll put that back on the wall. That actually took me quite a while to do. I think I probably got 10 or 15 hours total in that. Just because there's no way you can do it wet on wet with acrylic. And that was done with acrylic. And it was just something that I thought was challenging, and I wanted to try it. And I liked it so much that I really don't want to get rid of it. I did a futuristic painting, which I don't know if I still have the original or not. I want to think it got damaged in movement and being moved from one place to another. But I did a futuristic one, and it was just the plains. It was a nighttime shot, nighttime scene. It was you had like a prairie. It was like a flat area. You had the hills, little hills in the back, and some trees and some mountains in the way back, and the moon. I did the moon in phosphorescent paint. I did a crescent moon in phosphorescent paint, so it actually would glow at nighttime. Yeah, when the light during the day would strike it, and as long as you had a good light source, and it would pick up that, and then it would glow for a while at night in the dark. The moon would glow, and the colors in it, I used a lot of colors, bright colors. I did it. It was dark, but yet bright at the same time. I don't know how to. I wished I knew if I still had the original, or if it. I'm thinking it got damaged. It's not anywhere that I have it up that I could grab it. But in that prairie, in that field, in the near in the foreground, I had a teepee that I did. And the teepee had a little fire inside, and the smoke's coming out of the teepee, rising into the night. Somebody saw that and they liked it so well they wanted it. I didn't want to part with the original. I says, would you be willing for me to do a copy of that? It may be a little bit different than the original. I mean, it won't be, I can't say that I get it 100% exactly like the original. But I'll do a copy. I'm willing to do a copy and sell it to you for $100. And they said, yes, go ahead. And so I did. I did a copy of the original. And it came out little, minute details different. But it was very close to the original. And with this same phosphorescent moon and all that. And I ended up selling it for $100. And oh, they probably still got it, or somebody got it. It's out there somewhere. That's the only one of mine that actually went out into public yet. So we'll see. Most of the time, for art to be worth a whole lot, unfortunately, the artist has to die. I ain't ready to do that. So my thinking was, well, maybe I'll just leave that one that's out in public somewhere, and nobody will ever hear of me, really. But then they'll say, "Ooh, somewhere somebody will be looking at that in the years to come. Who painted that? And how come we never heard nothing?" But now I'm not so sure I want to do that. I'm getting into the later years of my life, what's left. And I'm not as physically capable of things as I used to be. It's been a downhill slide since 2001. I was in a car accident, and ever since then it's been going downhill every year. But it's got to the point now that what I've used to do, I can only do a fraction of. I used to do all kinds of different outside maintenance type jobs. I mean, landscaping, lawn care, tree work, you name it. I used to do it. I've done it in my life anyway. But it's getting to the point where that stuff is, right now I can ride a lawnmower all day long. And I'm pretty much okay. But if I take a weed whacker and try to go do the trimming around the house, by the time I get around that quarter way around the house, my back is screaming. It won't do it. It just.
No, I forgot to invite people when I came.
And I do occasionally still do that, but I pay the price for it. But I have a great young person that's a roommate. I've taken him in, and he does the trimming work, the hard work, the heavy stuff that I can't do anymore. I tell him how, and he does it, and he's great. And I'm very fortunate in that respect. But the truth is, I want to get away from that. It's time to. It's fast becoming time for me to semi-retire, I guess, is how I put it. Maybe there's a lot of things I want to do before I go under and stop pushing up daisies. And never thought about it before, but I'm beginning to think about it more now. It happens with old age. But see, my dad, he worked up to 65. He worked till he was 65. I do believe he was when he retired. He didn't have much he didn't really have much for retirement. And I'm not going to have a great lot of income for retirement. With what I've done for throughout life. But
Sing the little deer album off.
uh,
This is so wild.
regardless of all that,
You wanted to
there's places I want to go, things I want to see, and things I want to do before I do kick the bucket.
add a while.
And this is an experiment to see, hey, is this going to go? Is this going to work? It's going to help things out. Then possibly I can do more of the traveling and whatnot that I want to do. Hindsight, they say, is 2020, and that's true. In my hindsight, if it'd have been possibly wiser for me if I'd took up being a driver, professional driver. You know, Class A over the road driver. That would have gave me the travel opportunities. That was one possibility, that looking back with the 2020 vision that you have looking back, that you don't have when you're at the situation or at the time and don't have to look forward. You don't have 2020 vision, always looking forward. Some people do, and good for them. I'm glad some people can. There was that possibility, or the possibility of staying in the service. That would have been, either one of those two avenues might have been a little bit better financial wise avenue for me to have traveled, but it weren't for me to be that. That's the other aspect of it. It wasn't meant to be for whatever reason. Otherwise it would have, right? But somehow, some way, I'm still going to do what I feel I need to do. I guess you'd call it a bucket list. But seeing things in the country that I've not seen, parts of the country I haven't seen, seeing some parts that I've seen before that I'd like to go back and see again. And one of the big ones is Alaska. Never been there. Want to be there. Want to go there. That would be a dream come true, to go to Alaska. I want to do some of that though before I get bucket. Yellowstone. I want, for whatever reason, I want to go see Yellowstone National Park. Just, that's kind of an odd. It's kind of it's a wonder of the world. Yes, it's one of the 7 wonders, I think. Anyway, but if you look at any of the pictures and the geysers and all that, that terrain is kind of like what you might expect would be on a different planet. Yet it's here on this planet, on planet Earth. I just like to go see it and actually, see all the different mineralizations, the colors coming out in the water flows. And I kind of like to see it before it goes up in smoke. And of course, share it. Share it out. Share out the adventure. If it were possible to just go on the road and daily vlog, whatever, of the travels on the road, do daily, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I have a mother that's 90 years old that I need to take care of things for, and I'm doing that. And The honest truth is, without her, I'd be up the creeks without a paddle. She's helped immensely.
Break a boot house.
She's been a big help.
You got a brick in your shit house?
She's kept me going throughout these years.
Brick shit house.
I'm fortunate with that. So
Shit splattered brick house.
yeah, it's time that I do the return reciprocal thing.
Shit splattered.
And I am. I'm taking care of her apartments for her. And managing that stuff, and that don't take a lot of time. It's just it helps her out, helps me out. Because guess what? When that dreaded day comes, she passes on, and that stuff is all mine to deal with. So I'm getting the training in now, and I'd like to see her make 105, 110. I'd like to have her around for another 10, 20 years. It's possible, but you and I, we all know the likelihood is, she has fairly good health, but the likelihood is not always there that any one person is going to live to 100, 110 years old. But hey, I could go before she does. You don't know. Life's funny that way. You just don't know. So selfishly, I kind of like to get out and see some of the things that I haven't seen. Down to two. We're down to two people. I guess that means me and somebody else. Yeah, that would mean me and somebody else. So there's one person out there watching. I don't know if it's Wanda or who it is. But you know what? I'm coming up on, oh my goodness. I'm past the 3 hour mark. So I think I'm going to shut down my ramblings here. I'll end this broadcast. I'll have another one coming up, but I think Saturday I'm going to try for it. 11 o'clock or maybe, no, let's go 7. Let's say, oh boy, let's say 2:30, 3 o'clock Saturday. Shoot for that time frame. I don't think anything's going on. But I'll put an announcement up here when I know a little bit better. And do something Saturday or Sunday. If it's Sunday, it's going to be earlier Eastern time than that. But I'm thinking Saturday, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I'll do the oil painting. We'll see how that comes out. See if that comes out a little better. Everyone that came in, I thank you for joining. Thanks for the feedback. We had, let's see, gonna shout everybody out. Hazy Days, Dirty Operations, Melinda, Shandog, Freaky Geek, 2Q. Nathaniel Lee, Real Wicked Canadian. Shandog and Wanda. Kane Hansen. Nora, Northern Ohio Railroad Action. Mrs. Redneck Connection. Thank you all for coming and joining us, joining in the chat. Appreciate it. Love y'all. You're all in my thoughts when I'm not on here. And y'all take care. And we'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Great week. Stay safe. Peace.